Bulls hosted the Hornets, and it just seems to be the season of scoring 50 or a triple-double. Tonight, it was Jimmy Butler. Let's start here with a fail. What is going on here? How often did dudes fall? Did you fall a lot? That was Doug McDermott.
Of course I didn't fall a lot.
Yeah, you're the smoothest cat in the world. You would never do something like that. Let's get back to the main show here. Buckets was hot the entire game. Kind of need to with 52. What did you see from him tonight?
It's an unbelievable performance. I mean, a superstar being a superstar. The Bulls game tonight was huge for them. They beat a very good team that's very good on the road in the Charlotte Hornets. And Jimmy Butler put him on their back. He got hot there in the second half and never took his foot off the gas. And he's an exciting player when he gets hot because he has the ability to do a lot of things offensively. I think the most impressive thing about his stat line tonight was the 21 for 22 from the free throw line.
Right. Only 24 field goal attempts. You get 52. You're like, how is that even possible?
Because he's able to get to the line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense. He forces you to foul him, and that's one of the great traits that he has on the offensive end. So, but this game was more about, to me, Fred Hoiberg. He made some huge decisions tonight. I know D. Wade set out with some swelling in his knee, but starting Michael Carter-Williams, Doug McDermott, going with some of your young guys. I thought he's done a poor job all season of getting those guys in the rotation and getting solid minutes out of them. Denzel Valentine, your young first-round pick, lottery pick, playing him tonight, getting some points out of him.
He seemed more confident.
Yeah.
Rondo not on the floor.
Jared Grant. So he's made changes after dropping a couple games, after getting embarrassed by Milwaukee 3 times over the last 10 days.
Lost to the Pacers by 10. This is a good rebound.
Yeah, he made the adjustments that was needed. I'm proud of him as a young coach. It's tough to do to sit an all-star, a world champion like Rondo. He went in there and did it and told him he's going to go with some of the other guys right now. And you got to continue to incorporate these young guys. They're the ones that are going to continue to get you over the hump as the season goes along. And this is a special offensive performance night. I mean, you're not going to get 52 from Jimmy Butler every night. So, but a huge win for the Bulls to me.
Should Hoiberg be on the hot seat, in your opinion?
Should he be on the hot seat? He'd definitely be on the hot seat. But not on his own cognizance, I think. I think Gar Forman plays a huge role in that. When you add a Rajon Rondo and Dwayne Wade to the roster, the expectation goes up from the fan base. Sometimes fans lose sight of about what's good about these ball players. Dwayne Wade's a little older. He's not the same Dwayne Wade. He's not necessarily a closer. We saw him play well last year. Rajon Rondo had his moments last year where he was very, very good. He struggled this season offensively, just not giving them anything from the point guard position. So on paper, it looks good. So you think you're supposed to win at a high level. But you got to continue to incorporate those young guys to this rotation.
Twan, if you were an owner or president and you could change GM, coach, or player in terms of trade or dismissal on the Bulls, which one would it be?
Right now, it would be GM.
Okay.
I think Fred Hoiberg, to his defense, when you make household changes, he came in with a Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah, and obviously the injuries played a part in last year's team. This year, you kind of change it up and you kind of put this team together on the fly,
right?
To say the least. So I think he hasn't had the opportunity to coach a full team or a team that he's going to have for the future. And this team is going to be totally different come next year as well.
Right, and the Eastern Conference is wide open right now. With this loss, Charlotte now still the 4 seed, 8 back of Cleveland, only 2 ahead of the Bulls. You have 7 teams within just 3 games. Jimmy Butler, the difference maker, 52 points, 6 assists, and